all experiences in life are the result of our habitual and predominant mental attitude. The attitude of mind necessarily depends upon what we think. Therefore, the secret of all power, all achievement, and all possession depends upon our method of thinking. This is true because we must be before we can do, and we can do only to the extent of which we are. And what we are depends upon what we think. We cannot express powers that we do not possess. The only way by which we may secure possession of power is to become conscious of power. And we can never become conscious of power until we learn that all power is from within. There is a world within, a world of thought and of feeling and power, of light and life and beauty. And although this world is invisible, its forces are mighty. The world within is governed by mind. And when we discover this world, we shall find the solution for every problem, the cause for every effect. And since the world within is subject to our control, all laws of power and possession are also within our control. The world without is a reflection of the world within. What appears without is what has been found within. In the world within may be found infinite wisdom, infinite power, infinite supply of all that is necessary, waiting for unfoldment and development and expression. If we recognize these potentials in the world within, they will take form in the world without. Harmony in the world within will be reflected in the world without. By harmonious conditions and agreeable surroundings, the best of everything in our control. The foundation of health and necessarily essential to all greatness, all power, all attainment, all achievement, and all success. Harmony in the world within means the ability to control our thoughts and determine for ourselves how any experience is to affect us. Harmony in the world within results in optimism and affluence. Affluence within results in affluence without.
That wasn't a thing. It started not too long after, but even then it was small. That didn't become a thing until I don't know how.
So you just started with books.
I bought books.
And then for trading, you drove
They had courses in the back of magazines. Infomercials.
Every Saturday you drove an hour for classes.
Yeah, that was the first one I did. And then I've been to countless hotel seminars. Fucking Dr. Elder was a thing of mine. I paid $5,000 to sit for a weekend with him. Learn trading.
So instead of going on vacations, you saved up money to go spend time with your mentors. You actually, with the mentors that you were able to see, you went and met them on multiple occasions and got advice.
Yep.
And didn't go to school vacations.
Right. I can't think of a vacation where we took an airplane or it was like a real vacation until we had 10 or 11 houses.
And
we would drive.
When you wanted to do this trading classes every Saturday, was your wife completely on board, or?
No, she was pretty pissed, to be honest.
And so how did you deal with that?
It's just something I really want to do, and it's just 12 Saturdays in the grand scheme of our fucking life.
You didn't let her control you or say,
right.
You didn't give up your dream because of her.
Right, and I said, listen, I really want to do this. I owe you. I'll watch the kid, whatever I got to do to kind of settle this, but I need support on this, because if it's going to work, this guy can teach me a lot. Maybe I can make us some money. What do you want to be, the one that didn't let us make a bunch of money?
And for resources, do you recommend for beginners? I would think the money flow trading system.
Oh yeah, you don't have to die broke. I mean, all of my stuff.
All right, man. Yes, 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 yes. Let me pause this. How's everyone doing, man? Yes, yes, yes. Hey, guys, welcome to the money flow. And let me turn these off. Sitting here playing some. I hope everybody's doing well. And listen, hey, whatever you think about comes about. I promise. Whatever you focus on, that is what grows. I seem to have lost my screen. Boom. Are we seeing it? Yes, we are. All right. We got some Bitcoin running right now, man. Bitcoin, it's been crazy. I was trying to get out a letter, and I was working on all this stuff, and then, Jesus, man, as soon as I'd have it going, something would change. Let's see. Coming up on some resistance here. Looks like it's had a lot of trouble at this 71,350. This is a 1 minute chart, by the way, of Bitcoin. Been doing a lot of day trading with this. Oh, did I leave that up? I'm sorry. Boom, down it goes. What's up, Ted? What's up, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? Grab Microsoft back at 385, back to 410 now. What's up, Sugar Lumps? How you doing, baby? All right, so what we got going here is a stage 2 breakout. This is a 1 minute chart. Time in the stock market is much like money. It's fractal in nature. It can break down. You can break it down into smaller pieces. And that right there, my friends, is what we call the anchor point. We'll get to how you come up with that, but let's just put an A there for now. That's an anchor. And that's where we got a bottom, and right up into here, we're going to run into some resistance. We'll just put an R. Now let's see what the market does. All right, so we got Bitcoin at 71,301, and we're pushing up against what is called overhead resistance. That's easy concept to understand. You just got to understand that prices bounce up and down, you know. They bounce up and down. A lot of times, just there's no fucking reason. You know, the reasons they're coming up with are bullshit. They just got to look around and go, well, this happened, so that must be why they did it. People don't know that. Sorry, I got someone trying to call me at the same time. So Bitcoin works great as a trading tool, and it works great, for learning to swing trade. A lot of times I use the price movement of Bitcoin because it's flowing, it's moving. We can't manipulate it. So it's a great tool to use for trading. Swing trading. Time is fractal, right? So it's fractal in nature. It means a fractal can be broken down into its different pieces. So a dollar could be 100 pennies, right? A Bitcoin can be broken down into what? Satoshis. And so time is the same way. Time is fractal in nature. You know, time continuity is a concept that we teach in trading. My book. And inside of time continuity, we know that there's layers to this. All right, so price is pushing up. This is where it's broke down all 3 times. Now, typically, if I'm swing trading and I caught the bottom, I'm going to look to take some profits around in these areas. Where did we put it? Let's put it about right there. Now, all of that, this is all art, not science. But we have caught the big chunk. So there was our anchor. That was our stage one, S1. Okay. And that was our breakout. And then what? Now we're running straight up. And that's what we want to happen. Yeah, man. All right, let's keep it going. I'm going to trim some down. Dow tumbles nearly 800 points as surging oil prices raise fears about the economic toll of the Iran conflict. Now, it wasn't that goddamn long ago they said that oil couldn't go any higher. What happened to that? They said that fundamentally it was not possible. There was so much oil in the world. And now there goes oil. So if you haven't noticed yet, it's just this rotation. It's just a constant, ongoing, alive, ongoing, fractal in nature rotation. Just money flows in, money flows out. So, now here's one that we did this week. Let's see. Fuck, man. Yeah, we're going to bust through this. This might take a minute. So as this comes up here, I'm not calling it a stage 3 unless that goes, our side goes 70 plus, okay? As long as price is on this side of the red line, that dotted red line, okay, that's the 5-period exponential moving average. That's the 5-period exponential moving average. Now, in that, this moving average is very important to tops and to bottoms. Let me let this run out for just a second. Now, you can see where it kind of dropped under, but we still have 5, 10, 20. 20 is the green one. Oh. So that solid green line you see there. Well, it could get over 100. I don't know. It might get over 100, James. I don't know. It might. Let's see. Let me check in on this one. Share this tab instead. All right. So this is a 1 minute. I was trading NVIDIA a lot. Okay. A lot of people keep asking me why am I day trading Bitcoin if I was doing it. Now look at this one. This one's easy, man. God damn it. This has been an easy day trading day, like easy money. Like here's free money for you and free money for you. Everybody gets free money. That's what this feels like. Netflix was a great play. Thank you, sir. Picking great stocks is what I do. I'm a pretty good stock picker, man. I'm going to be honest. Let's see. Oh, what am I looking for here? All right, TLT. Man, we're about to get it. We are about to get a sell signal on this TLT. That's unusual. Surprised about that. God darn, what was I thinking? Oh, Netflix. All right. Now here's the Netflix play. Now, it's time to take money off because of the RSI. Hey, if you don't know, if you don't have my course, Getting Started with Stock Charts, I got it on sale for the next 24 hours. I'll take it off this time tomorrow. Hit that QR code up there. And you can also text me if for some reason you can't hit the QR code. Great trade with Netflix. I thought it was a great trade. And now we're going to roll Netflix into SoFi, man. And we came out of Netflix. I used the money from WBD, which is the Warner Brothers Discovery. That's what all that was about, I used the money from this trade. Remember, we went way up on it to roll it into Netflix. And we caught the very bottom of Netflix. Actually, we caught 2 tranches, I think, of the bottom, right? We got in over here, came down some, got in, boom, now we took off. It's going to drift up to that 109, guys. This is going back to the 200. You know, how soon? I don't know. And then look at this. So we have the RSI, right? But that's about it. It's still way above. It's way above the 5 exponential. My man says, Road Lulu, then Netflix, now IGV. MFG, thanks. Man, that's nice. Bro, that was a good one. How about that, man? Let me take a picture. Put that on a story. My man here, we're live on YouTube. My man says, Road Lululemon, then Netflix, now IGV. Many things. Very cool. Now that concept is what I call rolling profits. You know, rolling profits forward. We're gonna just keep rolling it, man. That's what you want to do. Now that's trading, of course. What's up, my man? What's up, man? It says he added to SoFi as well. That's cool. All right, so back to SoFi. I'm sorry. My brain's in 2 different places here. You can only be where you're at, though, guys. All right, so we're trying to catch the bottom here of SoFi. I thought we had it when we got this little doji right around here, but we got 1 doji, 2 doji, 3 dojis. We got 3 fucking dojis right there. So I was going to be a little surprised if that was not our play. Let's see. Doji, doji, and doji. So we had 3 dojis in there, but it did come down a little bit lower. And so we have a new anchor point and a stop at around 1650. I mean, I would place my stop, you know, right around in here. That'd be my stop loss right around in there. Right? And what? First target is probably going to be around this 20. Come on, man. What's going on? Yeah, why is this fucking doing this? Yeah, so this one is going to, I would put it around 23, something like that. My man, Major Bill says he trimmed Cure, which is the 3 times leveraged fund. Hey, Unc, how you feel about the BITO dividend payouts right now? I feel fine. You know, the end of the year, that January, February, you got to remember they're doing from past. It was small last year, if I remember right. Oh, hold on. So, why you guys be giving up on BITO? They got the dividend, Jared. All right. BITO had a little pullback today, 2.5%. Pretty nice getting down here at 980, man. We'll see. All right, so Bitcoin's still playing right here. This stage 3 is starting to come down here, but not a big drop. We got the rollover of the TSI. Oh shit! I'm sorry. I thought we were trending. Hey, here's Bitcoin on the 1-minute chart again. We're building out this possible stage 3. Let me turn some of this off. The price had bumped into where it had been before up in here. What is going on? Man, they moved all my arrows and shit. I don't know why they moved it there. Looks like this stage 3 by it be holding. I'd be adding to this page, man. Matter of fact, shit. Let's do it. Now, here's the problem, though. It's only 4x right now. So that sucks if you're day trading it. If you're day trading it, the payout dropped so much. For how many months did it drop? How many months has it been dropped? Let's see. Man, it wasn't down as bad as I thought it was going to be. Shit. Now, if you look at Bitto right now, ex-dividend day 3.2, dividend paid 8. Oh, I see it showing 0.01. Let's see. I don't know, man. Let's see. Ooh, there goes toast. God darn it. I'm gonna stay with it, man. I'm gonna stay with it. Everybody in this program, you guys overthink shit too much, man. Everybody's trying to think and scheme and write down dividend, this and that, fucking charts and totals and try me. Hurts my head, dude. Just get in and let it be. Spread your money out. Don't have too big a position. I've owned Bitto since the beginning. I don't give a fuck. Take it to zero, man. That's what I say. I don't give a fuck. Take it to zero. It's just one fucking thing I own. Here's a Toast. Look at Toast. Fair value is $35. This thing fell to 25. Started picking it up here in this 26, 27 range. Stage one, boom, here we go. Now we're running. This thing got way under the 200. Let's see. BX is getting cheap. Watch. Let me show you guys something here on this. All right. So it says money flow trade ideas, right? You know, if you go to your dashboard, you look to the left on stock charts and go down. I know a lot of you guys are using TradeView. I would switch personally. If I like TradeView, I'd use it. Let's hit summary. Now watch this. All right, it's going to rank. I got some of this. We talk about this in my course. Right now, hit that QR code or go to geraldpeters.info or text me. I don't give a fuck. Send a carrier pigeon. If you hit the QR code, you can get the course I got on sale for 24 hours. But here's one of the things. All right. So if we hit summary on this, it's going to take all 200 and however many I'm tracking right now inside of Money Flow Trade Ideas. It's going to break them down, right? And the number one ones right now are going to be the USO, USOY, right? All these. We got Circle in there, right? Verizon's been kicking ass. Netflix, kicking ass. What else we got? So these are all about, look, these are all like Chevron. The dollar's been going up. Oxy been going up. So let's see. Where am I at? All right. So this is, okay. And over here, what is their sector ranking? If you notice, all the oils have a 90 something. That's because they're good. But here's what I want to do. I want to sort this by RSI. So if I come over and sort it by RSI, boom, I can see all the ones that's over 70. So these guys are all stage 3s right now. Now, it takes like 20 seconds. Click the button, boop, boop, pull it up. There you go. Stage 3s. Now, you're going to want to get there and look at some, and especially these ones that right in here, 69, 67, these in here, these are getting close, right? They're getting real close. But we can change this up. It doesn't have to be the 20. But here's what this does. This tells you how many percentage it is away from this moving average. So if we do the 200, this one's 85% away from the 200. That's pretty wild. Zim, this is our shipping carrier, 61% away from the 200-day moving average. Pretty cool. Bohr, 80% away from the 200. All right, so we go down here. Now, all these in the green, that's because price is above the 200, right? So as we scroll down, now if we want to look for the ones doing bad, let's just reverse it. Here we go. Boom. Let's do the ones with the RSI is the lowest. BABA. Now let's look at BABA. All right, let's put in BABA. Boom, look at this. Straight down. Underneath the 200 too. It's coming into a supply zone. Or demand zone, excuse me. As it falls down. But there you go. So these are the worst performing stocks that we have. BABA, Fubo, JD. Now, BABA and JD are both Chinese stocks, guys. Right? BABA's a big one over there. And so is JD. JD's like their version of Amazon. So I bet if we put in FXI, right? The Chinese index. And then what? HR and Louis Vuitton. These are our luxury brands. They're not doing well right now. Campbell's. Let me see something. Look at the stock. Straight down, dude. I mean, Campbell's is trading like it's about to go fucking zero. This is crazy. Campbell's can get no love, man. That's all right. That makes me interested in it. We might be getting a doji here, though. If we get a doji here today, I might jump that one. All right, let's get back here. So there's that. Now let's say you're in the second income stream. You've gone over and you've set up these tier 1 funds. So I pulled up the tier 1s. Well, let me sort them by who's done the best. We're all about Instagram. What's up, Instagram? Let me take down Instagram. All right, so if we're looking at this, BCAT is in the number 1 spot, man. BCAT. Now, BCAT is like a 16, 17% dividend yield. All right. We just took off Instagram. Give me just a second here. All right, so this is only checking our tier 1 anchor fund. So if you're in the second income stream with me, this is checking tier 1 anchor, right? And I can sort them and rank them by who's performed the best, who's done the best, year to date, weekly, monthly, whatever. So if I want to do the wind, I come over here and I click the wind. Now on the wind, it's going to list the 7 assets that make up the wind. Let's see. All right, so I pull them up, and then I'm going to come over here and click, and I could do all this. Like I could click chart list view. It's one of my favorites. And then I just start burning through. Oil, Bitcoin, the NASDAQ, gold, the Dow Industrials, the VIX. The VIX is just for me to have on there. VIX is spiked up, man. VIX has been the top, by the way. Silver. I'm back in silver, by the way. Gold. Gold looks like shit. The S&P 500, which is still inside of a box here. The S&P is not broke down. It's still inside this box. So that makes me feel good. So the S&P still stage 1. Dow Jones and the NASDAQ look like they could be breaking down. Hopefully that shit corrects itself. But bonds aren't ripping up. Gold's not ripping up. Silver's not ripping up. Bitcoin's not ripping up. So I don't know. I don't see. We'll see how far. We got oil. Oil's the new leader. Oh, I wanted to show you one more thing here. I may have to get my butt out of here for a minute. Not feeling too good today, I'll be honest. All right, let's see. Oh, in our day trading here with Bitcoin, look, we broke through resistance. Price came right up to it. Boom, 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 boom. Never broke the 20. See, if it doesn't break the 20, it's still in an uptrend. As long as price is on the upper side of the, if it's on the other side of the green line, this is an uptrend. If it's on this side of the green line, that is a downtrend. So as long as price is above the 20-day moving average, simple, it's okay. We're moving up. Now we can start to fine tune it. And that's what happens when you start to use more and more indicators. You're putting like a scope on a rifle. You don't need them. But if you want to precision or pinpoint it, like right here, I could take some down. And so as I'm day trading, I wasn't even showing the right. Come on. So here it is. You can see where this is our Bitcoin. It ran up, stopped the same place it stopped before and before. Why? Price has memory, right? Price can remember. Price knows where it's been, and it knows, doesn't, I don't know. It might know where it's going. We don't know where it's going. Nobody knows where the fuck price is going. Nobody. Especially the people think it's going down. They're dumb. They're too dumb to even, I don't even know why they're in the stock market, to be honest. Stock market goes up 71% of the time, man. Don't fixate on the downside. Fixate on the upside. Fixate on learning to pick stocks, how to see the sector rotations, understanding the 11 sectors inside of the S&P 500. And then those stocks are in subsectors and understanding that and how to play. Here we go. Nice. Bitcoin's on the move. Let's see. Man, I don't know what's going on there. Shoot. Let me turn this. I'm gonna be honest. The one I feel the best about right now is SoFi. If these, if it turns around, but here's the thing. What sector is SoFi in? What sector is SoFi in? Being XLF, right? Financials. And so we'd have to kind of look, how are the other banks doing? JP Morgan, Bank of America, right? How's the KRE? That's the regional banks. The leverage is the DPST, right? So SoFi, we got a leverage fund is SOX. Was it SoFi? SOFX. That's the 2X, right? So in SoFi, we have SOFI. That's SoFi. Make sure you read up on these. And SOFX. That's the 2X. That is the 2X. I'm trying to think what I got my favorite play, but I don't want to give away the trade of the week, man. Trade of the week will be coming out. It's setting up. Last week's ran on me before I had the article ready to go. And this takes off, man. It's like, fuck. So probably going to be adding some sort of text thing so I can let people know ahead of time, and then the article and stuff will follow. I think we got a good one. Netflix was right out of the trade of the week, man. Anybody didn't take it? I don't know why not. You could take the 2X fund and it's a lot cheaper. Somebody says, well, I don't like $80 stocks. Well, then do the 2X, man. And they're only like $20 or $10 or something. You know, they're pretty damn cheap. You know, let's see. XLF. Let's check it out. Now look, XLF. Interesting. We're on a fucking doji. We are underneath the 200 now, and we're on a doji, and everything's gone flat. I don't know. Maybe the chart works out. Prices stopped here before 1 time, 2 times. Now here we are again 3 times. This is probably the bottom right here, man. Yeah, that's probably the bottom. Man said Oracle. Texas T. SoFi. Looking at Amazon. Man said he's looking at Amazon. Yeah, man, that one ain't bad. Again, I like SoFi here. XLF seems to be coming to, I mean, it may not be the bottom, but the thing I don't like about this, the RSI never went extreme, but it didn't do it here either, here or here. So on all these previous bottoms, right? If you look at the previous bottoms, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, none of them hit the RSI either. So for whatever that's worth. Man. Let's see. All right, man. If you go over to the Substack, Peter's Report, staying 1 step ahead of the market, you can access the Second Income Stream and MFG Bitcoin Trade Report. You can get all these previous articles, and these are directly and strictly related to how the money flow functions and works, man. I mean, I would have thought somebody would have commented and said, man, I like the picture you did there, G. Hey, don't worry about it, though. I thought these were nice, too. Now, this is a landlord you might not know about. The little-known Australian Bitcoin miner. It also is a data provider for AI. How cool is that? So they started adding so they could do that and make money when maybe Bitcoin isn't going as well as it should be. Foundation of every market move. Anyway, these are all available. You can go check them out. A lot of good stuff in there. How the money flow moves. We talked about the Zim offer. Zim has been offered as a buyout. They want to take it private at, I think they said $36. Zim's trading at 28. Zeb's trading at $28. I don't know if you ain't noticed this. It ain't going down, guys. The price is not dropping. You're going to start this here. That was weird. This here. Oh, I can't think of the name now. I mean, it says, why do you have a 7 and a 14-day RS? Because I'm a day trader, baby. So when I day trade, I get out quicker. I start trimming on the 7 RSI. That's 1 minute. That's a daily. Let's take it down to a 1 minute. Woo, we got a big drop. And so what we see there are the stages, right? Stage 1, stage 3, stage 1, stage 3. We thought this was the 3. But then what? Continued on. So when that continued on, there was your breakout, and this become a stage 1 again. So then it would be stage 1, run up stage 2, stage 3. Now we got stage 4 coming down. And it plays out. Stage 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And this one didn't go very far. But this is a 7-period RSI versus a 14. I use it for day trading. If what I'm trading goes fast, you got to take the money down faster. I wouldn't use it on a daily chart unless you were really doing some short-term flips, man. Which everyone thinks they're a great short-term trader. Most people are terrible. No one ever thinks that applies to them, though. Everyone who's ever talked to me told me they'd be a good trader. Yeah, that's not possible. Man, we're headed downtown, aren't we? Down we go. Where he stops, nobody knows. Man, that's it today, man. I just wanted to come on. So yeah, the 7-period RSI, I use that for my day trading. We'll be talking about some day and very short-term swing trading of some different things going here soon, especially Bitcoin. Coinbase opening up their futures platform. I mean, you could have got in on oil for $60, $60 for a contract. Those contracts have flown. I think they're up 10x, 20x. But on these, they have futures contracts. They have perpetual contracts. They don't expire. That's what I day trade. So when I'm day trading, it's trading at 1/100th. So 10 contracts is a tenth of a Bitcoin. 100 contracts is a full Bitcoin. So you can get 100 contracts right now for about $7,200. That would control an entire Bitcoin. How cool is that? So I think that's cool, man. That is all we got right now, man. Ooh, look at it's coming down, man. Ooh, doggy. Look at that. Now, does it blast through the 200-day? Often, this right here often acts like a wall. Wouldn't surprise me to see it stop just like it did here. And if it does break it, it probably won't stay down there long. But it could come down, and that's wherever it's been before, it can go again. That's what I anticipate. That's what I expect when these things. I tried day trading yesterday with money flow, getting a grip of it, but that is very smart. It's on our side. Good night, man. Stay in flow. You bet. Hey, next time I do a little seminar, just save yourself a bunch of trouble and jump in on it. But Gerald, what if it costs $40? Just spend it. Yeah, man, we'll be doing another one of those. I like to do them at nighttime. Only problem at night, sometimes the volume can slow down pretty big. Hopefully we don't have that problem. Down we go. I appreciate everybody on here, man. If you have any questions, let me know. Hey, grab my course, man. It's on sale. $40 till tomorrow. And if you haven't, let's go back over here. Get over here. Go back and read some of the past articles and stuff. And if you're on the trade of the week, all the old trade of the weeks you're gonna get access to them. It lets you see them. Okay. I don't see any reason to maintain a list of. I have it on my end. I don't see any reason because people are going to be tempted to get into those. They don't necessarily need to. When someone comes into the MFG, if somebody's coming to MFG, man, they can. They don't. It doesn't fucking matter what we did what we already did. They need to worry about what we're doing now and going forward. And so then, let's see. Yeah, I'll give you a link, man. You can always get to all my stuff there at geraldpeters.info, but I'll put a link in here. As far as that's to the Substack. If you're referring to the course, you can hit the QR code, or you can text me at 936-661-7786 right here, man. That'll be my phone. I can send you back the link, or go to geraldpeters.info if you don't have that course, or if you just need to talk, man. If you just need to talk some trading, I don't answer the phone, but I will text with you. We can set up one-on-ones, whatever you need, man. I'm here to help you. I am here to help you. I've dedicated my life and time to this, man. Tracking the markets, trying to help people understand them. I think that's the best way we can fix our country, is just to get everybody a little bit richer, or as many people as we can, man. Appreciate you guys. Let's find something cool to go out on. I thought this video here was pretty good, man. Yes, man. What is going on? Let's see. Stage 1, and it wasn't stage 3, and it wasn't a breakout. You got to assume it's either drifting up or drifting down. It just hadn't qualified yet. And so you'll see by the time I finish this thing's going to be full, man. And then this is going to be filled with ideas. And this was just a little bit of training, but these are going to be ideas, okay? Artificial intelligence. We're going to make note that utilities have ran. That means what? I bet a lot of those dog stocks have ran. I guarantee you, go look at them. Verizon, Chevron, these are all. I meant to tell you about these dogs, and we'll stop right there, man. Working my way out of here. Go to the DOGG. That's a fund that trades the dogs of the Dow. DOGG. Here's the thing. Pretty positive. Let me double check this. Pull up the margin. Want to double check what the margin is on this thing. They've changed it a couple times. Yeah, 30%. Now, that's on the DOGG. You'll see it on my board. I track the dogs of the Dow every fucking day that the market is open for the last 20-something years, probably, or at least 15 years. That's where you start. You master the dogs of the Dow. There's a link to there. You go to the Dogs of the Dow website, see how it works. My free ebook. You don't have to die broke. Chapter 10. It's called Dog Power. A lot of our winners right now are right out of that book. Well Tower. I've owned it since before I wrote the book. I've owned the stock almost 10 years. VTR. A lot of these, man. Pepsi. Blackstone. So many of these I've owned just forever, man. And there's going to be a email message coming out, email to post a Substack today called Return on Yield. And I really, 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 really break down, what is a 3% dividend? Well, it's not 3% if you've owned it for 10 years. It's probably more like 8 or 9. So my return on Blackstone has been about 33% a year. So what's to trim? My return on a lot of things, because as you collect dividends, your money in the trade goes down. So collect, it goes down. Then the stock goes up. That separation is what it's called margin. And
And so your return grows as time goes on. You know, hopefully people in second income stream will comprehend that. I don't know. We'll see. You got to comprehend that time in the seat. And that's it. I appreciate you guys.